Good morning and happy Tuesday. We are having a very normal, mundane morning around here. The girls are sitting down with some bagels for breakfast. I have been up since the crack of dawn with the baby. I get up early every morning, like 5-ish, and usually I have like almost 2 hours uninterrupted to myself, and it's really nice. But the baby has been teething, had a cold, all sorts of things. She's been getting up at 5:30 every day, which has been really rough. But we are not letting that derail the day. They are having bagels right now. I have a couple library books. I think I'm gonna show like a whole library book haul in this video, but I have a couple to read over breakfast that I'm really excited about. The first is Little Sap. It's like about a forest family, really cute looking illustrations. And then this one I'm really excited for. It's called The Climbing Tree, and the illustrations in this one are so pretty. I feel like I've seen this one on a lot of book lists, like on Pinterest and stuff. So we're gonna do this, isn't it pretty? We're gonna do this instead of our normal chapter book first this morning, just because I'm excited to read some of these. We have a pretty chill day planned today. It's cool outside. Yesterday, I got some footage of us doing something really fun. We are big bird of prey people, my husband and I, and subsequently our daughters, where we love all sorts of birds and stuff. And we don't have a lot of bald eagles around us in Southern California, but there is a mating pair that has been like set up at basically this little like reservoir thing near us. So we went yesterday and called it a little homeschool field trip. We did it during the workday, and we went down there for the second time to attempt to try to find these birds. And as soon as we walked up, we saw the bald eagle in the tree, and it was so cool. Would you like to tell us about our homeschool field trip that we're currently on?
There's a bald eagle in that tree down there, and there's another one down the path over there. But you can see him sitting in the tree looking for fish to eat.
And why is this of particular significance to us?
Because we don't really have bald eagles in our area. There's only like, I think 10 or 15 pairs in Southern California.
Well, we're a little bit nerdy about the birds.
Yeah, and we really
This
like
is one of our special interests. We got to look at them with binoculars. My husband brought his like cinema camera, so we got cool footage of them. And then we saw the second one, who was like down the ways a little bit, but it was really cool just to see them in person. They're actually not one of my favorite bird of prey species. I love kestrels and peregrine falcons and owls and stuff like that, but they were really cool, and it's just crazy to see how big they are, and it felt like a bucket list moment and a really cool homeschool opportunity. So that was our day yesterday, but today it's just gonna be mostly a home-based day. We're gonna get some school done, get some stuff done around the house. I have some cute journaling stuff to show, and we have a swim lesson this morning too, so you can come along. Okay, seriously though, the illustrations on this are so cute. I'll report back after we read it, but sometimes illustrations are like 40% of how much I like a book, you know, and when they're this beautiful, I feel like it takes a lot to mess it up for me. I'm gonna start reading. Okay, are we ready? Big brother was the first to scale the climbing tree. Little brother, he called from the lowest branch, you should see what the world looks like from up here. When little brother finally got big enough, that's nice, said big brother, but you should see what it looks like from up here. I'm a mountain, declared big brother. I'm taller than the clouds. From way up here, you just look like a tiny bird. So he's up so high in the tree that he feels like he's as big as a mountain.
Like the little brother?
Little brother decided he didn't want to be a bird anymore. He reached out to climb higher, but slipped. Little Sap shows off her new budding leaves, glistening like jewels in the sun. Take your time, stand up straight, turn this way. You'll get there one day. The slower you grow, the stronger you'll be. Both of the books were exactly what I expected. Very cute, naturey. This one is about like two brothers, and one is older, one is younger. And the older brother is climbing higher in the tree all the time, and the little brother feels like he'll never get to that level. Even when he levels up, he never is like as high as his brother. And they end up like reconciling it at the end, and it's really cute, really beautiful illustrations. Not one that I'd buy, but I'd recommend getting it from the library. I'm pretty picky with what I buy. And then Little Sap was really cute too. It showed as like the tree started as like a sapling, and then how her and her mother like grew together, and then eventually she became the mother to her own little sapling. Very cute. I liked this one more than this one, and I would consider buying this, but like I said, I don't try to buy a lot of books now. It's not very often that the girls, all four, go upstairs and are off doing their own thing. So when I get those moments, I have to like capitalize and know if I want to get house stuff done or whatever. I want to get some cute little journal stickering done. So I've been doing my little, you know, junk journal style journal for a while now. And I wanted to order some stickers to like decorate the cover. And I've been printing most of my stuff myself. Like I get on Pinterest and I look up like journal backgrounds or whatever, and I've been like making my own, you know, stuff. So I've been having so much fun with this, but I wanted some of my stickers so you can see like how cute the spreads are. And I bought some sticker paper on Amazon, and it was kind of cheap and not great quality. So I bought a different one that's like shiny, and you just put this in the printer like anything else. And it is such like high quality, shiny, nice ink. And I just have like a normal, it's like a Canon TR series printer. I have it on my Amazon somewhere, and I have this paper on there. But what I did is I went on Pinterest and I gathered up little like images. I typed in like sticker sheets, or like this one I just typed in like Bambi or Magnolia Parks or like whatever. And I got all of these and I put them into a Canva document that was the size of like a printer paper. And I removed all the backgrounds so they would just have like white backgrounds. And now I'm cutting them out so that I can decorate the front of my journal with them. And they're so cute. Let me show you which ones I did. So these are the ones that I've already cut out of the sheet. It's a cute little swan one. How's the Weather Parks? This is from Magnolia Parks, the book series that I just finished that I'm obsessed with. Bambi with the little butterfly on her nose, also kind of a Magnolia Parks reference. This cute green gingham bow. Winnie the Pooh with his little robe and cup of coffee. Butterfly wings right here. And then you can see the sticker sheet here, like how nice the quality is and stuff. So obviously you just cut them out and then you just peel it right off, and you can put this in like any normal printer. So I have a little women book cover right here, sip coffee, read books. This is Harry Styles' grape juice reference. Hi alls. Magnolia Parks, Eric Carle, the Hungry Caterpillar, more Bambi, just some like funny cat ones. And then these were all part of like a pack together. Really, really cute. It is sometimes hard to find parts of my day where I can do stuff like this, but it's a priority to me to sometimes let the chores sit, let the to-do list rest, and let the girls see me doing things that I like. It keeps me sane, and I also want them to grow up to be the type of women or moms, if they decide to have kids, that know that they can still do things they enjoy amongst helping kids with little things. Okay, the girls are still upstairs playing. I don't know what I did to deserve this and earn the alone time for a few minutes, but I just made breakfast. I wouldn't say that I'm locking in right now with like diet and stuff, but I have been, you know, a little more mindful, trying to lose a little bit of weight. I'm down a handful of pounds. And for breakfast this morning, I'm having leftover steak. It's carne asada with a couple eggs and some salsa. And as you did see, I did munch on like probably half of one of my girls' bagel halves, so like a quarter of a bagel maybe. So right now I am prepping for some school stuff. I have my laptop out and I'm printing things behind me, and we're gonna do a little hibernation lesson, like a little unit study. And I'm piecing this together from multiple sources. The first place is the Treehouse Schoolhouse. They have like a poem and a little hand rhyme and an art study and stuff like that, and some suggested books. And I'm also using a Teachers Pay Teachers activity because I wanted some more like concrete, like worksheet type stuff to go along with it. So we will be doing that over the next, I don't know, week or so, depending on how long it takes. I have some hibernation books that I happen to have from the library. So let me show you the stuff. Okay, pardon the printer noise, but this is what the Treehouse Schoolhouse study looks like. So there's a song from Spotify. There is a little hand rhyme poem, a regular poem. There is an artist study that we can talk about. There's like prompts and stuff. Then it gives you kind of like what to do each day, common nocturnal animals. There's a little bit of copy work, and then this sheet to fill out. So this is very like Charlotte Mason style, and it'll be really fun to do. And I have some corresponding books, but I also wanted something from Teachers Pay Teachers. Printer is so loud, so I got this. It's called Animals in Winter, and this had all sorts of different sheets on it. Let me show you. So this is the download, and there's all sorts of options in here. It's like 75 pages for $3, and we will use a decent amount of these. So there's all sorts of stuff that you could set up like in a classroom, and a lot of these things are geared more towards like a regular classroom environment. But there are tons of like sorting and little activities, and there's ideas of what you can do to teach. Let me show you the ones that I printed out because I didn't print all of them. I printed this one for them to do, and I did a copy for all three of my girls, my 3-year-old, my 5-year-old, and my 6-year-old. So they will color these, cut and sort them. So he gives ideas like this, like skin or fur, to test like what it feels like to be an animal with ice and stuff in a bag. So like some hands-on stuff. And then I printed a lot of these. We're gonna do the like build a shelter where we'll probably draw them. Parts of the animals, there's just all sorts of stuff in here. So this will be really fun. The girls are doing a little bit of independent language arts and math right now while I'm laminating some of these sheets. Animals, and we're gonna have an apple. Yeah. Okay, can you get the string cheese out? We don't really have a set schedule for our homeschool day. I kind of think of it as an ebb and flow, like they ebb and flow to me. So they'll go do their independent thing, then I will call them back for an educational activity. Then they go do their thing, and then they come back, and it's just kind of like that. And it adds up to probably be like an hour a day, maybe 2, and it really is just broken up by them playing independently, doing their little crafty activities, me doing my own thing, me doing housework, me asking them to help with housework. It's not like we sit down for a couple hours at a time in any given day. Today we are going to be talking about hibernation. What do you think hibernation means?
When when bears and stuff go to sleep for the whole winter until spring.
Why do they do this, you think?
Because it's too cold for them.
Okay. Have we learned anything about hibernation from reading Heartwood Hotel? Do all animals hibernate? Why do you think that some do and some don't? Actually, 3 options that all animals fall into during the winter. So some hibernate, which is some Do you know what it's called when like the geese fly to a different location
They
or the
fly
whales?
north.
Do you know what that's called? It's not hibernation, but it's
Migration.
migration. Animals change their location to get to what kind of weather do you think?
Warm weather.
Can you think of anything that would be an adaptation to the cold?
Well, for example, snow hares are brown in the spring because that's their spring and summer coat,
Yeah.
and in the winter they have a thicker coat.
They get extra
Fat.
fat on their body. Okay, we ready for the book?
Like,
You have to hibernate and our coop will be bedazzled with icicles. If only I could save a few snowflakes for you. No two are alike. If you hear bells in your dream. Little Hedgehog was dozing when he heard the tinkling bells. Guys, there was a pony pulling a sleigh. Lisa made a... What is she trying to play? Snowball fight. And one day he awoke to see flowers of frost decorating his window. Nestled him inside. Sweet dreams, little adventurer, she said. Yeah, because south is where it's warmer, yes.
this bird is really long.
Animals is able to change to survive the cold winter.
Rabbits, they grow a white winter fur.
I find it really easy to put together little unit study lessons like this if we just read from books, talk about it, watch a couple YouTube videos. The channel that I love for science ones is SciShow Kids. And then we just did a little like activity worksheet, or sometimes I'll just have them draw a picture of what they learned and write a little bit of something. We'll talk about some vocabulary words like migration, hibernation, adaptation, and then that pretty much is it for their age levels. While I do the bulk of like my deep cleaning and stuff during nap time, little things like moving the laundry through, I try to do 2 loads a day every day, happen just in these little pockets in between school, feeding them, diaper changes, all of that. And then we move on to the next thing. This postcard is some of our writing for the day. She made a postcard to send to her aunt showing the bald eagle. So really cute, and that's her writing practice. And we will go mail this off. It's midday now, and we went to swim and we had a good experience. That's the one extracurricular that my girls have been in the longest now. It was really important to me to get my older girls swimming really, really well because it's a lot of kids around water. So we do that every week, and their other extracurricular that is consistent week over week is an art lesson. My older 2 go to like a studio, and they get to do different mediums. They kind of graduate through. So they start with acrylic painting. She's done gel painting, pastels, and then they'll do watercolor and sculpting, and they really love that. So they have those every week. Then we have co-op most Fridays, which you saw in my last vlog. So we went today, I had all of them with me. I thought that Olive was gonna stay home, then she ended up coming, but it was totally fine. Now they are watching their show, which is what they do midday, and I do different stuff midday every day. So I ate food and I made another coffee. Having cold brew in the fridge is honestly so dangerous for me because I will just pour it. It's so quick. Normally I have to pull espresso shots with my machine. So I have that. We got laptops delivered for my girls today. They're like little Chromebooks that they get through their charter school, which is nice because we've been doing a little more work on the laptop, and it makes me nervous to give mine that I use for work and everything to them every time. So this will be really nice. And I think that I'm now gonna go clean my designated rooms per my cleaning schedule. So I deep clean a different room every day. Right now, it's the family room that they're in. It's a little tricky when they're watching, and the bathroom down here, so it's a little bit of a lighter day. I really want to journal though, so we will see what I do. But I'm listening to my audiobook. It's The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is my Substack book club book of the month. So I'm gonna keep listening to this and get some stuff done. Because I'm someone that is definitely affected by the state of my house, I have found that having this cleaning schedule and even cleaning during nap time, which is like my one kind of break during the day, honestly affects my mental health so much more than getting to like sit on the couch and like veg out and scroll TikTok or something. I've been on my audiobook grind listening to a lot of books, and it's been really nice. I'm putting away these library books. I get asked a lot where I put library books. They just go in this basket on the fireplace so that they are not mixed in as much with the rest of our books, and it helps kind of keep them separate. Should have done a proper before. This is the room that I had to tidy today, and I did the windows and stuff. There's baby April. The baby Swirly is awake. She has her cute Bambi bedding. The shelves that I showed a couple vlogs ago. And is the room clean? No, they came up here and played. And this is just what, 2 days of not picking up leads to. I got the girls this Bambi bedding from H&M. Oh, you don't want me to show? Thumper, butterflies, flowers. No. I'm obsessed with it. It's so cute. Wanna? You wanna get out?
Yeah.
Tea?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Pink drink. Okay. We did our unit about hibernation. We read the books. We did a little worksheet. We watched some videos. We talked about it. And now we're doing a little art project where basically they are going to put a hibernating animal in the flaps and paint around it and draw around it. So we're getting started on that. It's like 3 p.m. This is usually the time of day that I like reset the house. It's like an hour-ish until my husband's done with work. So I like to get the house cleaned up, give the girls a snack, and try to restore some order and maybe do like a creative project. Yeah, with the kinetic sand?
We could use bears and bury them like they're sleeping in dens.
Hibernating in his little den?
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you scoot over so I can put
Marty, did you sort them all?
Yeah.
Nice.
The trace out the.
It looks so cute, Rose.
And I made the den into a Heartwood Hotel miniature.
Can you open it up?
This is how
So
it looks.
cute. It is a little after 5 right now. I just took a shower with Olive in the shower with me while Riley was getting dinner going for the girls. We are doing date night tonight at home, so we will eat after they go down. I am overstimulated as F right now. Like, I don't want to go back down there and do the last stretch of the day. When I start parenting at the 5 o'clock hour, by 5 p.m., I am really, really done. I'm going to rally my strength, put on some perfume, fix myself up a little bit, and I'm in like the final stretch before they go to bed, and then we will be making carbonara, having a nice little date night. But I am done. I'm tapped out. Library books right here to read the girls. Riley is cleaning up downstairs. They all just got in their pajamas and stuff, and it's like 6 o'clock, so they will start going down. Yes. Start going down soon. My way to you that you never knew. All of my life I've been waiting for you. Me and you and me, we were always meant to be. This mighty heart that loves you so will go wherever winds can blow. And when they blow you back to me, what a joy that day will be. For any time and blow, and I even huffalo, leave me alone, nuffalo. So as you can see, this was a long, full day of parenting and homeschooling and doing social media work and all the things. And sometimes it can feel hard to rally for a date night at home. But this is something that we decided years ago was really important to us to keep us out of roommate mode and remind each other that we, you know, like each other and that we're not just mom and dad. So sometimes we order takeout and we do that. Sometimes we cook a nicer dinner like this that the kids don't want to be part of, and we have the lights and the music, and it's really nice. Whatever we end up doing, it's just good to spend a few nights a week where we pre-plan, it's intentional, and we get to wind down together. So that was my day. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll talk next time.